Are you looking for the best 8K video cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sony A1. The Sony A1 is one of the very best cameras that Sony has produced. It delivers super-fast still shooting and 8K video recording as a full-frame mirrorless, 50.1 MP. Sony has long deservedly enjoyed a good reputation for their autofocus, AF. And this Sony camera lives up to that reputation. Its all-around performance is reflected in the excellent EVF and vivid LCD screen. Most keen photographers will want to use a viewfinder for stills, but the LCD is almost always better for video. Some people find the ergonomics a little chunky, and others feel that Sony's menus are not the easiest to navigate. But that hasn't stopped it from being a popular and successful camera. The Sony A1 is not cheap, but for professionals or prosumers, it's a great choice for recording 8K video. At number 2. Fujifilm X-H2. The Fujifilm X-H2 is a high-end mirrorless camera. It offers a wealth of features for both still and video shooters. And it features a new 40MP BSI CMOS sensor. That sensor delivers excellent image quality with low noise and high dynamic range. This Fujifilm camera also has a fast and accurate AF system that tracks subjects even in challenging conditions. In terms of still shooting, it can shoot at up to 15 frames per second with continuous autofocus and exposure tracking. It also has a 10-bit RAW output for even more flexibility in post-processing. For video, the X-H2 can record 8K footage at up to 30 frames per second or 4K footage at up to 120 frames per second. It also supports good quality 10-bit color and 4:2:2 sampling. The mirrorless is a well-built camera with a comfortable grip and a large, bright viewfinder. And the LCD monitor is also bright and clear. Another attractive video feature is an optional cooling fan. Filming in 8K generates a lot of heat, so this is a useful add-on for serious users. It is also weather-sealed, making it a good choice for outdoor shooting. And for times when you don't need the full 8K, you can shoot at 120 frames per second in 4K. The X-H2 is an excellent camera that offers a great combination of features for both still and video shooters. It is a bit expensive but worth the price for a high-performance camera that can do it all. At number 3. Canon EOS R5. The Canon EOS R5 is a high-end mirrorless camera. It offers a wealth of features for both still and video shooters. And it features a new 45MP full-frame CMOS sensor. The new sensor gives excellent image quality with low noise and high dynamic range. And this Canon also has a fast and accurate autofocus system that can track subjects even in challenging conditions. In terms of still shooting, the EOS R5 can shoot at up to 20 frames per second with continuous autofocus and exposure tracking. It also has a 10-bit RAW output for even more flexibility in post-processing. For video, this mirrorless can record 8K footage at up to 30 frames per second or 4K footage at up to 12:0 frames per second. It also supports high-quality 10-bit color and 4:2:2 sampling. Canon certainly seems to be putting mirrorless cameras at the forefront of its high-end camera development. And the Canon EOS R5 is an example of how well they are doing it. For video specialists, the Canon EOS R5C variant offers longer recording time and faster processing. But for the general photographer and videographer, the R5 is probably the better choice. At number 4. Sony A7RV. The Sony A7RV is another high-end mirrorless camera from Sony. It offers a wealth of features for both stills and video shooters. And it has a huge 61MP full-frame CMOS sensor. It delivers excellent image quality with low noise and high dynamic range. The A7RV carries on Sony's tradition of fast and accurate autofocus. It can track subjects even in challenging conditions. The video capabilities are impressive. The A7RV can record 8K footage at up to 30 frames per second or 4K footage at up to 60 frames per second. It also supports quality 10-bit color and 4:2:2 sampling like the others. Still photographers won't be disappointed by its 10 frames per second. It has continuous autofocus and exposure tracking. It also has a new real-time tracking algorithm to track subjects moving quickly or erratically. Videographers will also appreciate the articulated LED screen. This camera will appeal to the user whose focus is video. But they will also appreciate being able to rely on it for still photos. The Sony A7RV is another high-end option. It's for anyone looking for superb optics and video performance.